High-speed straights, heady elevation changes and dramatic corners. What is there not to love about today? It's qualifying day here at Spa-Francorchamps.
Good evening tonight. How is everybody getting on? How is everybody's Monday been? I hope you guys are all good. Welcome back for another one. Hopefully uninterrupted tonight. Oh, there we go. Hopefully an uninterrupted stream tonight. And we'll kick it off with Spa. As you guys will see, yeah, I uploaded all of the tunes essentially for the dry weather for the game, something I've been meaning to do. I have now done it, so I have now got everything preset for the fastest possible car in F1 that I can possibly have with tunes, etc. And yeah, finally going to get out and do some laps around Spa after the shambles that left us on Friday, where the wheels stopped working. And it was as simple as restart the computer. Yeah, a couple of people with Logitechs have noticed the same issue, and fortunately it was a simple restart. So fingers crossed we're uninterrupted for Spa tonight and we can have a little bit of fun. Love this track overall, probably one of the best tracks on the calendar. Shame that the racing isn't quite there in real life, but it is what it is. Anyway, I hope you guys are good. I hope you all had a good Monday. I hope you all had a good weekend. Oh, I had a fairly good weekend myself. Managed to get out on the bike on Sunday for a few hours, which was really good, really needed. Good to go and clear the head. And yeah, be out on two wheels for a change. That was sketchy through a rouge there. Not my finest effort, but it's a banker lap, right? We can be excused. Mikey B, what is going on? How was my weekend? It was good, thank you very much. I hope yours was equally as good, my friend. The car doesn't actually feel too bad around Spa here, albeit a very rogue Eau Rouge. Yeah, Eau Rouge up into Radion was not great for myself, but we can push on. Purple sector one, which is alright. I don't expect that to stay. Oh, sketchy entry there as well, but we just managed to keep it on the track. Right, we're in here. Leclerc's got a 1:46.0. It's a good time. Oh, a bit wide there. Yeah, a little bit wide. Oh yeah, that's where the car's missing some downforce. We could definitely see that through the front end of the car. Definitely missing some downforce. Room for improvement, but we're only looking for developments. We're only looking for upgrades on the car. They keep failing, but recently we have of course improved Blakely's car, so hoping for a little bit of a better showing from him. Still going to be at the back of the pack, but hopefully a little bit closer than what he has been recently. What kind of time are we going to do? 1:46.5, second place, half a second off P1. But for a first effort, that's not a bad outing at all. And for some reason, that's not sending onto the big screen. Let's try that again. Are you going to send? There we go, that's better. I've got it on the big screen now. I can see the chat better. Has the wheel been okay since? Yes, it has. I played about with the wheel on... It would have been Sunday evening. I came on to make sure everything was alright. I actually done some ranked racing on Sunday just to try and improve myself a little bit. Did alright. Oh, you can only use one set of tyres? Or did I only bring one set? Okay. Yeah, that sucks a little bit. But yes, sorry, I came on Sunday evening for a couple of hours, made sure the wheel was alright, done some ranked racing, earned some points as well. I'm going to have to get straight back out here. I don't know if I've got enough time. But yeah, done some ranked racing, the wheel felt fine. And there we go already. Force feedback has disappeared. And it's came back. Yeah. Basically, I think I'm maybe in the market for a new wheel. And I'm torn whether to buy a Moser. I know I've been talking about this for a while, but at this point with the issues I've been having recently, yeah, I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet now and probably invest in a new wheel. I've been looking at the Moser, I've also been looking at the new Logitech as well. Can be quicker through turn one. Yeah, looking at the new Logitech as well. Price point's actually very good. 8 Nm of torque for a direct drive. Doesn't look too bad. But at this point now, before anything else, I think I'm going to have to maybe invest in a new wheel because this one just... it's starting to feel a little bit old now. Poor little thing. It's feeling a little bit old, so I'm in the market for a wheel. I've been looking at a few today. I did review, or kind of tried to do a little bit of a spec review on the RevoSim wheel a while back, and it's still up there, but I'm not seeing a lot of people using it, which is always quite worrying. I like the Bluetooth integration that it's got, but I don't know if that's enough for me to invest the money into an unproven wheel that's not got the name behind it, whereas you've got the likes of Moser, you've got the likes of Logitech already with fantastic names. Yeah, it's probably more a confidence thing. Whoa, there goes my lap. We'll just park that, we're not going to improve here. So yeah, looking at different wheels, there's a whole load out in the market there. But yes, right now, Mike, you kind of nailed it there. The Moser wheel looks absolutely wicked, the reviews are wicked, it seems like everybody now is using Moser. In my opinion, it's largely taken over from Fanatic. It's difficult. You guys give suggestions as well. I know a lot of people are still using the Thrustmaster as well. So yeah, open to suggestions for things to look at. Right now it's probably a Moser R3 or R5. I think it's probably worth the better investment in an R5 over an R3. So yeah, price point's obviously a big thing. It's always going to be a big thing. I don't want to spend silly money on a wheel. It's not going to be thousands of pounds. It's not even going to be £1,000. I'm looking £500, £600, £700 absolute tops for a wheel. And in that bracket, of course, is the new Logitech. Is it R50 Logitech, the new one? 8 Nm of torque. It looks pretty cool. Between that, the Moser R5, Moser R3. There was a couple of other wheels I've looked at, but yeah, this one's done me good. I've had this one for a fair few years now, so it's probably time to upgrade it. And we'll see what happens with that going forward. But I do agree, the Moser wheel does indeed look pretty wicked. Where did we land off here then? Where did we land off? Did we get a top spot?
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend.
That's not bad, and it wasn't even the cleanest of laps for myself either. I'll definitely take that. The new Logitech one seems pretty mint. I think it does. I think it looks really good. And it also has the option to upgrade the wheel. So instead of having a GT wheel, you could have a Formula 1 wheel, a rally wheel, things. I really like that idea. I know a lot of them are like that now. It's nothing really new, but I've literally had this base G920 since it came out, like weeks after it came out, and it's still going right now. So the concept of being able to change to an F1 wheel I think will be pretty huge. You think you're going to go for the R3 or R5 route when you get a new one? Yeah, that's realistically it's where my head is right now. As I said, between R3, the R5 and the R50 from Logitech, that's the three that are high up for me right now. And I mean, the Moser wheels are really there right now because everybody is using them. They have to be using them for a reason, realistically. But again, Logitech has got, for me, such a good name behind it. It's always been the wheels I've realistically used. I've had a few Thrustmasters, like years gone by. The Challenge Ferrari Thrustmaster, I think, was one of my first wheels. Logitech's. This has been amazing for me, realistically. So, yeah, a little bit more research required.
Forget
but
pit stops, forget fuel management.
yeah, it's probably going to have to happen. A new wheel, a new wheel, and a new PC build. That's the shopping list for Santa this year. We'll call it that much. Anyway,
okay, let's have a comms check,
we
please.
got P3.
Radio check. Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Huh? That doesn't make any sense. This is giving us a race projection. of no stops around Spa. Why are we having no stops around Spa? EA, F1 and its quirks. What? I'm not going to say no, I'll take a no stopper. But it literally makes no sense. Why have I got no stops around Spa? Very strange. We'll leave it as it is just now. A new PC or a new GPU, I'm thinking a full new PC. I'm thinking about getting something purpose built. Obviously I spoke with that one who's in the streams, is in the Discord. He's kind of put a parts list together of something that's actually surprisingly affordable. So I'm thinking a full purpose built gaming PC build that will be separate to this one, which I think would be quite cool, and then a new wheel, which I think would be even cooler. So watch this space, we'll see what happens with it. But what's going on, Queen? I hope you're good. Beta wrote to Santa. One of those betas, probably. We'll see. Santa might need to be extra good to me this year. Oh, that's why. It's a freaking sprint race. I didn't look at that. It's a sprint race. That was sprint qualifying. I was struggling to understand why we had a one-stopper at Spa. Can I nosedive this one in here? Yes, I can. That was a cheeky little dive bomb into turn one. I was wondering why we had such little time in quali, then so few laps, and also a one-stopper. Failed to look at the fact that it's a sprint race. Didn't know Spa was a sprint race. There we go. So we've got two races around Spa tonight. I'm not going to say no to that one. Good start. Dive bomb into turn one, up the inside of Leclerc. Yeah, nice little start. Too tight into here, it's a late apex. You're still feeling a bit bleh. I hope you get better soon, Queen. Really need to try and drop Leclerc at some point, but with corners like that, and like that. So we're losing downforce on that corner specifically. I made the same mistake through quali twice. That corner's going to be a problem for me this race. I might need to go a few clicks higher with downforce in the front, which is going to hurt me going up the straight. I'm losing way too much time through that left-hander specifically. Let Leclerc past here. My god, I keep slurring. Let Leclerc past here so I can try and get DRS for the Kemmel straight. There we go. Dive bomb again. Whoa! Back end was gone for me just there. And I forgot where the DRS line was. I don't have DRS for the Kemmel straight, but I've got enough DRS to kind of blast away from them. I can't believe I never realised this was a sprint race. Of course, that's why we've only got a no-stop race and 8 laps. Don't know why I didn't look in the top left corner. It is what it is. Double header then at Spa we've got tonight. That's quite cool. I love Spa. But I need to be cleaner, especially through these corners. Definitely need to be cleaner. And I need to remember to put a couple of clicks of DRS or downforce on from this corner right here, because the front end just washes away. And there. Yeah, a little bit more downforce in the front line, I think should sort that out okay for me. But we're doing okay. In the Coulthard's car, leading Spa sprint race. Here comes Leclerc up the inside again. Oh, too wide. Oh, that was dangerous. Cut the nose off Leclerc through the bus stop. Perfect. Quick short shift out there, try and get some traction where we don't deserve it, but we got traction. Wonderful. And that was a much better turn one there as well. Can we drop him from DRS? 9/10? Nope, we're not going to drop him. Oh, we've got a second, but I don't think we're going to drop him in time. Hopefully I do. I'd like a nice clean run up here without Leclerc breathing down our back. By the time we get to the end of the Cameron Straight, that'd be very nice. What's going on, Dog? There's Dog in the house actually. Dog, which which direct drive wheel are you using? That was the chat today. Which direct drive wheel is the way to go? We're thinking Moza R3, Moza R5, or the new Logitech R50. But we're open for suggestions. I seem a bit quiet compared to the game. Do I really? I wonder if my microphone's too far away. I'll fix it on the next straight. There's the front end washing out again from me there. That might be better for you. I brought the microphone a little bit closer. Maybe try and turn it up a little bit to around about there. Maybe that's better for you. You can let me know if that's any better for audio levels. Nothing's changed though. I never touch audio levels. You've got a DX11 and 12. No idea what they are, to be honest with you. And you've got both versions of GTA installed. Fantastic. I promise you all, I will put that poll up in Discord tomorrow. Which version of GTA is everybody using? Regardless, it's probably going to be Legacy. If I'm going to be honest, I think most people are playing Legacy, but I will put the poll up tomorrow, and we will do, all things going well, Grand Theft Auto on Thursday. A little bit of online, a little bit of carnage. I think that could be a good laugh, right? That could be good. You have an AMD card. Front end just needs a bit more downforce. I can feel it coming into some of these corners. Any downforce that I do put on the front wing though is really going to kill speed going up the Cameron Straight. And we've already not got the best top speed. We can see how quickly these guys are catching behind. It's now Norris behind. He's got past Leclerc. Oh, I know I need more downforce, but we're really going to hurt in the straights. And I know I'm challenging to try and win this race. I don't deserve to win it. I shouldn't be up here. Not in a season one my team, but I'm not going to argue. We're here. Take the place while we have it, 'cause it's not going to last for long, I know that much. Right, Norris is going to have DRS up the Cameron Straight. That's going to be a challenge, I think.
Tyre conditions still looking good.
It's far enough behind. Nice. Thursday is reset for the new event on GTA. I've got to be honest, I've barely played GTA online. I say barely. I played it years ago online. I used to play it a lot with my cousin actually. But recently, within the last 3 or 4 years, I've barely played it online. So it's going to be a rude awakening, but it'll be a good laugh nonetheless. Hopefully we can bring some people in on audio as well, because it always makes the streams a bit better when we've got some more people there. Yeah, we'll see how we go with that on Thursday. Right, Norris is really breathing down her neck here. I think we're probably going to lose the lead of this sprint race, which is okay. It's okay, I don't mind it. It's a season one, my team. Oh, trying to eke out any speed I can in some of these corners, pushing myself wide. Norris is all over the back end. I'm not even going to fight Norris at this point. I would rather he got ahead of me, and hopefully I can stay in touching distance for some DRS. That would be the best plan here. But he's really going to have to pass me coming through the bus stop, I feel. If not, he's going to get DRS for the Kemmel, and realistically he's probably going to be gone at that point. Save the battery for the Kemmel straight up Eau Rouge, deploy the battery. Maybe downhill actually, that might be alright as well here. 8/10, that should be enough for the Kemmel. Even if he has got DRS, that should be enough. Second gap, yeah, we're going to be alright at this point. Live to fight another day. I've missed so much of the chat, guys, sorry. I'll catch up with that after the sprint race. Definitely carried too much speed in there. Had to do a quick short shift. Down through no name, front end washing out just a little bit again. Definitely need to put maybe a click, maybe 2 clicks on the front wing. There's just not enough on that front end. Where's Norris to us now? Oh crap, just behind. We've got 2 laps left. Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight whether or not we can actually get a win here. So much so I'm starting to psych myself out with some of these corners. Hitting grass twice there, which is not advised, not ideal. So much time through turn 1 though, very strange. AI's usually alright through turn 1, but we seem to have a good line through there. Oh sugar. We seem to have a good line through turn 1, and that's helped us out. Another 1.3 over Norris. We might be alright for a win here. We might be alright for a win here. Come on. A little bit wide into no name, but we're alright. 1.2, 1.3 to Norris. He'll probably bring that down to 0.3, 0.4. Oh, 0.3, 0.4 by the end of the lap. We'll make the time back up to turn 1. Not close like he usually does here. Tyres though, what's that? 8 laps, 7 laps, 50% on the front almost. Jeez. Race is going to be tough for us. We know we don't have tyre wear. We do not have any form of good tyre wear. Awful English for me, I know. So we're thinking, what's it going to be? A 1 stop, medium to harsh for the main race?
So we're leading our teammate by 30.5 seconds.
We're going to be good. We're going to get a sprint win here with Coulthard. Fantastic. Stretch the battery. Stretch them out a little bit. Well, I'm down for this. This is a good return. You're looking at a 9060 XT. I don't remember what it was that one advised for me to get. I'd have to go back and check the parts list. Why do you prefer AMD, dog, out of interest? I've never had AMD personally, but it'd be good to know. Ooh, a bit wide. Burn the rest of the battery. It's the last lap, why not? Less power consumption for one. Is it really? This is where my technical knowledge really gets shown up, because I've got zero. I just know what looks good and get advised on what's good. That's all. All I've ever used is NVIDIA, if I'm going to be honest, so. I'll take that.
Yes,
I'll
mate,
take that.
I'll take that. Well
Sprint
done.
win.
We're really happy
Right.
with the podium down here, so well done. Yes.
Yeah, 7900 XDX, but the lightning fried that. I remember when your lightning absolutely destroyed what you've got. It runs all 4K at max settings, runs best at 1440. On the weekly, there's always different things at a discount or a car that's not available on the website anymore. It's a challenge to get a clothing item in some games in cash. It'll be good to get on Grand Theft. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've actually played it, so it's going to be interesting. Some things the video is good at, but AMD alternatives that are equally as good. I won't be surprised by that. I'll need to check what the parts list is I've been advised to get. But that one's usually quite good with those things, so we'll see how that one goes. But a sprint win, definitely take that. Fantastic. P3 in sprint quali as well. So let's see if we can kind of duplicate that here. But I must put a couple of clicks on the front end because, yeah, it's going to hurt me in a longer race, I feel. Links, what's going on? I hope you're good. I hope you are good. Welcome in. Right, come on. Get us through these menus. Get us through them. Session info. Car setup. First of all, select and customize aero. I'll put one click on the front and one click on the rear. I think that should be enough. If not, we can adjust that in the pit stops. I'll go with that. I think that's just going to be enough to get us through. Yeah, get us through the rough patch that we were essentially feeling. What are we thinking? Go out now or wait till there's some rubber on the track? Let's wait till there's some rubber. A few of these guys through. 15 out of 22 on the track. Let's see that number come down. Flying lap, come back in. Flying lap. Let's go out at this point. The guys will be coming back in now. Sweet, let's do it. How is Coulthard back in F1? So you can select icons to be part of your My Team. And I of course chose the legend that is David Coulthard. Because I'm Scottish and he's one of my racing heroes alongside Colin McRae. So it was a no-brainer for me to take Coulthard for My Team Season 1. Cost an absolute fortune. I don't think I can afford him for Season 2. I'll try my best, but I don't think I can afford him for Season 2. We'll see what happens. Oh, that was too tight. That's a bad turn one. Burn the battery just a bit there. 250 miles an hour, that's not too bad for a Renault engine. Purple Sector 1, most people have put a lap in here as well. Okay, we do feel a little bit tighter for the front end. It's got a little bit more grip, and it's what I was looking for. But these are the corners where we should hit that curb a little bit too much. No, we're still washing out the front. Maybe need another click on that front wing. Still washing out just a little bit. green sector 2. P2, 2/10 off. Come on, I'll take that. I'll take that. Compare the two cards. The main thing you saw was the 5060 had GDDR7 and then 9060 had 6. Double Dutch to me, guys. Double Dutch to me. I won't even try and join that conversation. 3 minutes left. Just going to get straight back out. Let me just double check I did change those tyres over. Yes, I did. Straight back out. Hopefully we get through in time to get one last lap in. Since the 28th you left in the video. So that was a while ago then. The problem with the video is you're obviously paying for the name as well. You know, you are overpriced for what you're paying. I know that all too well. But again, I don't know. I'll leave it for guys that are more technically in mind than I. I'm that far behind, I'm still using Ryzen 5, guys. And I know that's half of my problem right now is I'm still on Ryzen 5. Cleaner turn 1 though. Almost half a second up from turn 1 alone. That's fantastic. .215. Beautiful. Tiny little snap from the back end coming through the chicane to start with there. That was fun. Got that 3/10 though, that could get us pole position. 4/10 now. Oh, too heavy. No, too much speed carried in there. But I'm up a second, Jesus. A lot quicker through there, a lot quicker. Purple sector 1 and 2, we could be on for pole position at Spa. Historical moment. The worst car ever on a Formula 1 grid. David Coulthard back in the hot seat. Pole position around Spa.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done.
It is
fantastic
perfect.
drive.
I'll take
Bring it
that.
home.
Oh, what an improvement. What an improvement. Pole position around Spa. We didn't even check where Blakely finished in the sprint race. Need to check that. So where's Blakely in quali? Dead last. Oh, that was so good to give him so many upgrades recently. Dead last. 1 second off of doing. You guys can't see that because the camera's in the wrong place. There you go. 1 full second off of doing. 4.6 seconds off myself. Oh, Blakely, you're hurting me here. I know it's not your fault. The car is absolutely awful, I know. But we've just threw so many upgrades at you. And there were big upgrades. There were stator upgrades. There were aero. There was chassis. Oh, come on. That's frustrating. What did we give him? Front wing. We gave him rear wing. We gave him a halo. We gave him rotors, stators, battery cells. We gave him wire, was it cable management? And underfloor, I think it was, for the chassis. We gave him a power load of upgrades. And he's still 4 seconds off. What did we do here? What did we do apart from get rid of him? End of the season can't come quick enough to get rid of Blakely. But there we go. Pole for Spa. Noob fault ignoring your teammates? Yeah, definitely. I know we went with the rookie, but I was kind of hoping a little bit better than 4.5 seconds off the pace. That's rough. AMD's half the price for the same performance bracket card. I know very little of AMD. I only know the video, so There's a lot to be learned here. There's a lot to be learned. Oh, what have we got? Somebody has sent me a message in Discord. Nope. That can go there. Right. Oh, look at Spa. It's just such a glorious looking place. Beautiful looking place.
Before we begin, let's take a... And alongside me today...
No waiting about. I just want to get into this one. Get through it. Get some upgrades slapped on the car.
Give me a quick radio check, please.
We're good to
radio
go.
check. Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Do we go medium hard or do we go hard medium here? Medium hard or hard medium? Go for longevity and a faster car at the end, or try and stretch out a lead to start with the mediums, I think is probably wise. And we'll cut some fuel out of this. I've got a feeling we're going to get a safety car here. I'm going to take us down to 23.6. Yeah, leave ourselves a little bit in reserve, but I think we're going to get a safety car here. Quick set of lights today. Mixed set of tyres at the top of the grid. Myself and Hamilton on mediums, Piastri and Norris on hards, Ocon up in 5th on a set of mediums. Surprised to see Ocon up so high so quick. There's Verstappen took his place back. Interesting start to the race. Oh, a lot more fuel in the car. You can definitely feel that heavier car in some of these turns, which is just perfect to catch me off guard and not remember that we've got a full tank of fuel for what we've got, 22 laps of Spa. Why is Hamilton all over the back of me and nobody else is near? Oh, that was wide. So it looks like Verstappen's holding everybody else up, which is very bizarre. Why is Hamilton just sitting on the back of us, but that big gap back to 3rd place? It's very strange. I would have assumed Verstappen would have already made some strides to separate himself from the hard runners, but that hasn't happened. I wonder if Verstappen's got a little bit of damage from turn 1, and it's allowed myself and Hamilton to stretch away, and he's maybe holding up the cars behind with a little bit of damage. And we've stretched out a second on Hamilton as well, so Hamilton's not going to have DRS here on lap 2. Perfect start, perfect start. I mean, you guys are going for it with the tech chat tonight. I love it, I love it, because that's not something I'm going to get involved in. Maybe, if we can stretch a little bit of the lead here, we could maybe even, getting ahead of myself, but maybe we could even conserve the tyres. %11 after 2 laps, Jesus. %11 on the rears after a turn and a half, and I'm already getting distracted. Let's get that off, because I'm getting distracted too easily with tyre wear. Hamilton's sticking with us, but we have got that crucial 1 second gap. So he's not going to have DRS over the start-finish line, I don't believe here. No, he shouldn't. 1.5 seconds, we should be fine.
Great work. That's a lap of the race.
Yeah, we're good. Whoops. That was a wall. Oh, we're coasting at this point. We're coasting. Things you love to see. This is not something we've had all too often in this series. Arguably, actually, we have outperformed ourselves this series. We've been good. Maybe it's time to start increasing that difficulty more, which is a good sign. Finding rhythm, finding my lane essentially in this game, which has been something I've been desperately trying to do. We're now breaking out of that lane. We need to go more difficult. That wash out the front end. And Hamilton gained a few tenths as that lap as well. Managed to break away a little bit this last sector, but he gained a few tenths that lap. A little bit heavy into the bus stop. Oh man, we've got tons of space here. We're absolutely cooking. How in the hell has Spa been our best race on the calendar? Something that needs so much straight line speed. Something that we just do not have in this car. How has this been our best track on the calendar? We won the sprint. We got P1 in quali, and we're now leading the future race. Insane. I ain't gonna argue. Down through no name. Nice, we're not wide that time. Trying to save a little bit of battery this lap as well, not deploying it anywhere. Have a little bit of a charge lap. Something that's pretty hard to do around Spa. But having a bit of a charge lap as well. Ooh, we're stretching the lead on Hamilton now over 3 seconds, or just dropped under 3 seconds, still washing out in that corner. How are we looking for tyres? 30% in the front left. What's our pit stop? Lap 9. All of these tyres are going to feel awful by the time we get to the pits. Driving's improved a lot, thank you mate. We've been trying. I actually think doing the ranked racing at the weekend, that's 2 weekends in a row just for full clarity. Yeah, ranked racing at the weekend, I think that's made a big change for me as well. Perception of other cars around me, because I wasn't the cleanest of drivers on the first couple of races. Australia and China, we can remember back to those ones. But yeah, doing the ranked racing, being in a very bad car, but equally everybody being in a bad car with my F1 or my world car or whatever it's called this year. That for me felt like it's made a big improvement. Throttle management, brake management, making sure I'm off the brakes coming into most corners, slowly on the throttle until you're straightened up, realistically not trying to be full throttle until 3rd gear, 4th gear. Just being more sensible, actually respecting the car. It's made a big difference. As I outbrake myself right there. But yeah, just minor changes, but trying to be more consistent and persistent with playing it. not just playing it on stream. Something I typically don't do with games. I don't really get the time to play them out with a stream, but I've purposely made the conscious effort on like a Saturday or Sunday evening or something myself, even if it's only coming on for half an hour, just to kind of do some ranked racing. I almost went live on Sunday evening, but I hadn't actually set a stream up, and I thought it was maybe a bit late notice for me to just set a stream up and, you know, see if anybody wanted to join. So I never bothered. But all I did was came on. I think I'd done 5 ranked races. Yeah, it was fun. It was good. It was nice for a Sunday evening. I say evening, it was like 10 o'clock at night, to be honest. It's the only time I really get the chance to come on and play a computer. But yeah, it was good fun. What was that? 30% wear at 5 laps? Yeah. 6 laps, 37% on the near side front. This car has zero leniency towards tyre wear. It sees tyres and it chews through them. Probably the worst car on the grid for tyres, I would assume. With it being the worst car on the grid, it's just so bad on tyres. Doesn't matter the track, absolutely destroys them. What's our tyre temp at? We're actually right for temps. They're actually really good for temps. I'm surprised they're wearing quite as fast as they are. Tyre temps have been managed very well, especially through some of these corners specifically. It's corners like this, full speed, heavy right-hander, killing the tyre wear. What's going on, Destroyer? How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing good. I hope your progress is going well as well. I hope it's going well.
Now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
4.4 seconds, man. We've absolutely nailed this this weekend at Spa. Absolutely nailed this weekend. It's been perfect almost. The only thing we didn't perfect was sprint quali, but I'm not going to be too downtrodden on that. All is well, not much progress on the dashboard. Yeah, it's going to take you time, isn't it? Bit wide into no name there. Interesting chat tonight, Destroyer. What wheel are you using? Mikey and myself were talking about new wheels earlier, direct drive wheels. Currently top of the vote is, what is it, Moza R3, Moza R5 and the new Logitech R50. I keep calling it the R50, I'm sure it's called the R50. I'm actually looking forward to the pit stop so we can come back out with some cars to race with, because this is the one thing with my team, when you start really upgrading the car, which we haven't realistically done yet, and you're so outperforming everybody, you get races like this and it's not fun. This is what I don't like about Belgium in real life. You get a couple of cars that just run away and then the rest of it's a DRS train, and unfortunately it's exactly what's happened here for myself. So I'm kind of looking forward to the pit stop, get on the hard tyres, get involved with the mid-pack hopefully, and get some racing. You currently have the G920, so the same as myself. Same as myself. Started to feel the back end slip there in the throttle application. fronts are done. Those front tyres are so done. We can box next lap.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Okay, we've got a full course caution.
Box.
The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty.
Shut up, I'm boxing.
Slow down, maintain positive delta. With the safety car out, this is a good opportunity to pit. We'll be a bit longer than planned on the next tyres, but we can make it work. Just remember, we'll probably lose track position.
God almighty, just couldn't get the pits there. Got a G920, something like that about can't set up the qualification, got to wait to move. That's right, you need to wait to move. It was that one that just picked up a wheel, wasn't it? Apologies. Hopefully we've got the right tyres going on. Yes, it is hard, that's good. Everybody else is pitted as well.
Right,
interesting.
That was a fantastic.
What have we got? Sim Experience, Acroforce V2 and Huskenveld Sprint Pedal Set and a H Shifter. That was a mouthful, dog. That was an absolute mouthful. Fanatic CSL DD Set with V3 pedals and H Shifter. Excellent. Piastri has boxed for soft tyres at lap 9. He must have been on hards from the start. This is probably pointless to warm these tyres up at this point because we've probably got a couple of laps behind the safety car and we're just going to lose all of our heat. We got a lot more gear, but that was the big part. Class. Another interesting thing actually, I was reading online, or watching online, apparently going around the track on the rev limiter is the best way to heat everything up, and it kills your fuel as well. Obviously it kills your fuel. My biggest fear is it would absolutely destroy the engine, and that's not something I want to do. Look at the tyres, 67 degrees. Come on, safety car. Next you want VR. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I think I would get motion sick, to be honest. There we go, we're getting a little bit, a couple of degrees there in the front right. But now we go back for another lap and we're going to lose our tyre pressure. But I was right coming into the race. I was expecting a safety car. And now we've got the safety car.
Remember, we need to stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
Huh?
You've got to give that position back, mate. We're under safety car conditions and you can't overtake. Return the position.
I know that's a thing, but I didn't know that was a thing in game. So under FIA rules, if you drop too far back from the safety car, second place has the rights to overtake you to close the gap to the safety car. That is a rule in Formula 1. I didn't know it was in the game. And Verstappen absolutely jumped on the back of that. Okay, that's quite cool. I know it hurts me personally for the race, but I like that. That's cool. Gives me somebody to race as well. Probably don't want to try and be racing Verstappen, but who else would it have been, right? Who else but Max? And he's going to be a little bitch at the restart as well, isn't he? He's going to be an absolute bitch to get past. You snooze, you lose? Exactly. Are we getting safety car in this lap? No, doesn't look like it. Another lap behind the safety car. Look at the temperatures, come on! 60 degrees on the front right of the hard. Oh! Safety car is in this lap and we've got zero heat in these tyres.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Is he going to wait till the bus stop then pin it along the straight? The start finish line, I think he is, isn't he? Nope, there he goes. I've got no heat in the tyres.
Green flag.
Strange restart. Just deploy the battery, try and get the gap there again. 0.8 of a second, no confidence to be full speed up there with 60-degree hard tyres. Yeah, no confidence to be flat out there. But we actually done Max Verstappen on a safety car restart. It's a feather in our cap. Not many people will be able to say that, right? And then instantly we come into these turns and I've got zero temperature in the tyres. The car is just sliding underneath me. Jeez, come on. Wow. This is going to be a fun warm-up. It's like... How did I describe it? It's like driving with the worst worn tyres. Like 60% worn mediums or 60-degree hards. I don't know what's worse. And again, no grip coming through the left-hander, but that's tyre temp, not downforce. When we get them above 75, I would like to think of starting to get grip. Rear tyre's starting to come up to temperature now, which is decent. But we're going to have Max all over the back of us and Piastri on softs going up Eau Rouge, Radion. There we go, they're starting to come to us now. Why can't the AI launch out of the bus stop? Interesting. And the tyres still are not with us. 70 degrees on the front, 80 degrees on the front left, 87, 85 on the rears. The tyres still not are in their operating window. The rears are almost there. A couple of degrees more would be good. Nothing from the fronts though. And here comes Oscar. He's got past Max now. 6/10 behind on the softs. He's going to be fun to battle against, but he's not going to the end on soft tyres. Absolutely no chance. If we struggle to make the mediums last 8 or 9 laps, there ain't no way he's taking those softs to the end. But he's going to get past me in no time because I cannot get the front of this car to turn with the cold, hard front tyres. It's just got no bite on the front of the car. It should be getting there though, 84 degrees. They should be getting there by now. Front left, 87 degrees, that's better. I have my wheel mounted low, I have my wheel mounted in the most comfortable position for me, dog. He's going to have DRS here. Good, I won a battle. Come on, Oscar, give me a battle. That should be us now. Tyres are up to temperature. And he's too busy battling with Max. Battle with me! Yeah, there's the grip. I say there's the grip. The front feels better now. It doesn't have the grip. This car won't have grip for another season. But it's starting to come to us now. The tyres are getting up to temperature. You can feel the bite on the front end. We should be a bit better now. Full committal for the next 8 laps or so. Then we'll be good to go.
Overtake and burn off some of this energy.
I was too busy looking at the minimap there. Come on. .2 to Oscar. They're too busy fighting behind to actually close the gaps now. So we probably have now got, again, a lonely free run to the end of the race. And I'm not going to argue all too much. A double full points for David Coulthard around Spa, sprint race and the main race. I'm not going to argue with that, definitely not in season 1. But it does tell me I've now crossed that next level of difficulty, meet up the difficulty, which is a good sign. Progression. We're doing well. We are doing well. Two seconds there, perfect. Optimal should be higher up, like halfway up the chest. Yep. Cool. This works for me. Has done for 10, 15 years. I think by the time I actually end up getting a direct drive, and I could maybe put a new setup in, because that's what I want to do here. I want to build a unit, sorry, like a, what do you call it, like a butcher block right across the wall here, so I could have 2 separate setups, a work setup and a gaming setup. At that point I'll probably end up putting a race seat in instead of the office chair I've got. I say the office chair, it's still a Bulls chair, it's still relatively good for this as well. I can fix it locked into position, which is handy. But if I could put a purpose-built setup in there, then obviously I would then have the wheel ahead of me, rather than the way it is just now. But this is literally where I've played racing games for 10, 15 years easily, if not longer. So, muscle memory and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, by the time I could actually do everything here, and I could put a full setup in there for specifically racing.
So we're leading our teammate by 22.0
Concentrate.
seconds.
Yeah, then obviously I would be looking to do that, have it ahead of me, leading up towards the screen as well would be really cool. But yeah, that's it. Oh shit. Concentrate on the race instead of looking where you're going to put things. That's kind of the plan going forward. One day that'll all happen. I'm just not sure when that day comes. You can make it less distracting or realistic by taking off the minimap. Probably, yeah, but I like to see where other cars were. Come on now. I don't even remember which button it was. I've changed the map to change the camera. Nope, it's not that one anyway. Don't want that button. That's the bad button. Bad button. We don't want you in this game. Is it this button? Nope. Nope. Cancelled.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap.
What the fuck? I say cancel, not box. Jeez. Take it easy, dog, mate. Have a good day. Right, come on. Let's start to screw the nut here. concentrate on the race. Yeah, Dog, thanks for jumping in tonight, Dave. I hope you have a good day. I will probably catch up with you tomorrow for CarX. Interesting topic is CarX, actually. I've seen a few people come through the comments section over the weekend that are on PS and are having issues playing. My perception is people on PS joined the stream last week and had no problems. So yeah, it looks like CarX still hasn't rectified all of the PlayStation issues with the latest patch update, which is disappointing because the streams have been quiet. I've seen the streams getting quiet, so yeah, fingers crossed that isn't going to be a problem for tomorrow on CarX, because I want to just come on and enjoy it. What we got then? 6 laps left. 6 lonely laps around Spa. We ain't going to be lapping anybody because of the safety car. I'd like to think we're not going to get caught by Leclerc either. I don't think we're going to run out of tyres. Nah, we should be fine for tyres. Just a race to the end now. Maybe we do a save. Yeah, we'll do a charge lap. Let's do a charge to the end of the lap and we'll go for a fastest lap, see what we can do in the next one.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Lance Stroll's out of the session. Is that going to give us a safety car? I wouldn't mind going on to softs at this point. 5 laps on softs would be lovely. I've let Leclerc back in by doing this as well, but I'm okay with that. I want a nice push lap here. What we're aiming for, a 1:48.8, I believe was my fastest. I don't know if that. Oh, it is the fastest lap. 1:48.898. .1:48.436. Oscar just did the fastest lap. He's just came out of the pits as well. He came back out on soft tyres after the safety car, so I can only assume he's came back out again on softs. Fastest sector 1 wide. Oh, that's going to hurt. Wide through the first chicane there.
Okay, clear.
No, wide through no name. Oh, there goes our fastest lap. No. We'll try again next lap. We'll try again. We really let Leclerc back in as well, which isn't a bad thing. Maybe we can get a race out of this. 1.6 seconds to Leclerc now. But I'm going to try and save as much battery as possible here and just try it again. Fastest lap next lap. Battery's not ideal for a fastest lap attempt, but it is what it is. Just going to have to go for it. Purple sector 1, that's good. Off to a good start. Hopefully we can keep it together through no name specifically, because that's where I kind of carried way too much speed into. extra cautious that time. Look at my dirt from the last lap. I love that. It carries on. It stays there for the next few laps. Definitely wasn't set up right for the double left-handers right there, but we're good. We got through it. Too narrow onto that curb on the right, which compromises me through here, but I feel like we carried enough speed. Green sector 2 is not ideal. It's just going to be push. Push. Get to the finish line. Get fastest lap report. At least it's something, right? No, we don't get it. Sector 2 let us down. I think we're off by like, what would that be, 5/100th of a second, I believe that is. It was a good effort, right? 48.519, I think Oscar did a 48.4. Something like 48.46, 48.47. And I'm going to assume he was on soft or medium tyres, or brand new hards. One way or another, he had better tyres than I. We just couldn't quite get it. And we've not got the tyres to try it again, not at this point. That was a nice attempt. Just wasn't to be. Right, what have we got then? 2 laps after this one, yeah? No, 3 laps, sorry. Ooh, that was a bit wide. It's just a race to the end now. I kind of want to slow down and let Leclerc back in, but I also want the race win. These are massive points for my team. But I really want to let Leclerc back in so we have a bit of a battle. Too risky. Let's not be silly. Let's actually lock in a race win. What have you guys got going on tonight? Talk to me in the chat. What have you guys got going on tonight? Let me know. What are you guys on doing? Apart from being here in the chat. What have you guys got going on tonight? Because, yeah, it's kind of hard to commentate in a race that you're just coasting around now, which is not something I was expecting to say tonight. What's our next race? Is it Hungary after Spa? You just played some Open TDD online. TTD. What's TTD? What's TTD? Sorry. I'm going to come across really stupid here because I'm sure we spoke about this before, Destroyer. Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Yes, we have spoken about that before, haven't we? I actually noticed over the weekend when I was on, a lot of people are playing Euro Truck Simulator again. So I'm not sure if there's been an update come out for that or if people are just genuinely picking it back up again. I've put a lot of hours into Euro Truck though. Might be an unpopular opinion, but I think Euro Truck is better than American Truck. I don't think that's unpopular, is it? I think a lot of people have got the same perception. There was updates planned. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. I really enjoyed Euro Truck. I don't know why I stopped playing it. Probably just moved on to newer things. But I put a lot of hours into Euro. How's my dirt still sitting on the road, on the track? Way too many cars have passed over that now for it to still be there. Oh man, one lap left. One lap left to coast through. Awful bus stop for me just there. What's the everybody's thoughts on BYD U9 being the fastest car now? I still think it's controversial, because it's an electric car. Now I know it is a car, but for me I just look at internal combustion. That's what is the fastest thing for me, but yeah, good on them. It was inevitably going to happen, an electric car done it. It was inevitable, like it or not, it's what it is. I dare say that doesn't last long though, because the big manufacturers won't want a Chinese car brand having the fastest car. Have I seen the Mazai 5 rotor? I believe it's the same one. The guy, the video I've seen, he was sitting in the car on startup, and obviously when the rotors start turning, it literally jumped him in the seat, and like on the initial cold start, because obviously it's so lumpy being a 5 rotor, he was literally sitting in the driver's seat of the car, bumping about just with the car on a cold start idle, which I thought was fantastic. I'm sure that's the same car, Queen. Yeah, that one. It's an orange RX-7 it's in. Boom! Double win. Sprint and full race round Spa. That was too easy. Don't like that. We're going to have to bump our difficulty up, which is a good thing. We're making good progress. Tsunoda got driver of the day. Screw that. David Coulthard just won Spa. This one was black, looked like Damon's car. Okay, maybe it was a different video I watched. I'm sure it was like an orange RX-7 with a red roll cage, and the guy was like bum 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 bum, and the car was idling, just literally bouncing about inside the car.
It's been an absolutely wild weekend.
33 points this weekend for David Coulthard. That is absolutely massive. So that should in turn. No, that's race results. Oh, that's a good shout actually. Full race. Did he make any progress? No. He was only a 10th off of Behrman's fastest lap, and he was a second off of Behrman come the end of the race, but oh, it's still not good enough. Still not good enough. He's not making any progress at all. And we're giving him lots of upgrades, which is the most frustrating part. We've now got Coulthard up to 8th in the Drivers' Championship, which is mad. And we're now sitting 5th in Constructors. Those points were huge this weekend. Put us above Williams, Aston Martin. That was a massive weekend for our team. heading into next season. Boom. I'll definitely take that. People's Hero Reach Maximum Sentiment was the reward. You guys won't see it again because it comes up right here from Steam. Constructors points. How many total points your team has earned from both entrants for all your seasons in F1. Cool. Fan rating and sentiment. Excellent. Don't know what any of that was, but it is what it is. I'll take that. Double win at Spa. Sprint and full race. Beautiful. 10 races left in season 1. Jeez, oh, 5 streams. Oh. Where would that line us up with the F1 calendar then? What would be pretty cool then is if we can line this up with Abu Dhabi, but I don't think I've got the patience for that. No, that would take too long. I'm going to be finished this season before Abu Dhabi. So that's not going to work. Anyway. What happened there? Oh. It's time to start thinking about our sponsor opportunities for next season. We're currently using Xenon. They're going to pay us the most. Why would we change? Score 10 constructor points, 5 constructor points, finish 10th or better. I mean, they're just such low expectations. We're going to go Xenon, of course. Yeah.
Great.
Why would I change that? The rewards are awful. I expect us to be a little bit further up than that, but hey ho. Right, let's plan a few things here. First of all, driver, what's this training program? That's owner training, definitely with that. We've only got 2 days though, so we're not going to get much done here, if anything, actually, for anyone. 4 days across those, 2 days there, 2 days there. So we can do a couple of things. Podium celebration, absolutely. Yes, podium celebration for the race win. And we'll do sponsor stuff. Why not? What have we got for the team owner? He should be able to do something else here. No? Please, you've reached 50 constructor points for... I'm pleased to share that we have reached 50 constructor points over our team's entire history. Excellent. That's cool. I thought we would have got some owner training after we got a race win, but nope, not yet. That is okay right now. Have we got any upgrades on the car? No, we have not. Component management. Blakely's car. Why would you not just auto change it? Crying out loud. Apply that component. 31's okay. MGUH is gubbed. Get that changed. That can stay. Get that changed. We'll just change the electronics. Why not? We're halfway through the season. Yeah, we'll give him a new gearbox as well. Why not? Did we give him a new engine? No, he's still got... No, let's give him a new engine. Screw it. It's Blakely. It's not going to matter all too much. Right, development. What have we got for development? 3 days left for the rear wing. 7 days left for the energy cells. 3 days for pistons. Most of these things are probably going to fail, much like the turbocharger failure. That was going to be for Blakely's car because Coulthard already has it. 837 points to spend. That's not a lot. Rotor speed, energy cell stores. We can't do ignition system, we don't have enough. We can't do energy cell store, we don't have enough. And I don't really want to waste it on durability. Oh, we can't even do the front floor fences because we don't have enough resource points. Oh, we're just going to save them this week, guys. We're not going to be doing any development on the car. Which sucks. Facilities. Are we good for facilities? 1 day left across these two. 8 days across those. 11 days across that. So probably going to do a little bit of work there on the next attempt. One thing I do want to start looking at though is our drivers. Are we any closer to being able to talk to these guys? Annoyingly, it's Blakely, and that's the driver I don't want. I want Pierre Gasly for next season. How do I push this forward? Opens in 35 days. I want Gasly next season, a bit of experience, because I don't think I'm going to be able to keep David Coulthard, which is going to suck. Let's just push forward though. Do we go with the Hungarian race tonight?
Fantastic news. One of our parts is now developed. After completing a single part, it will be ready for fitting. We can select which car to install it on. Parts that have been dual developed will automatically be fitted to both cars. Head over to engineering and the assign upgrades screen so you can take a look.
We've got parts. Rear beam wing. Huh? Why can't I assign it? Assign upgrades. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. I thought we had parts to install. What I do need to start taking a note of then is what parts are assigned to what car. And maybe try and get the cars equal. Parts, movable parts. I'm probably just going to have to sit and write all these down in my own time. I mean, he's got a lot of powertrain upgrades, sorry. He's got air filter, valve timing, stators, pistons. He's got halo upgrade, beam wing upgrade, so he got that one. That's the one that just completed. That went on Blakely's car. So we're going to have to do that for Coulthard's car, I believe. Rear beam wing. Nope, he's got that as well. Front wing adjuster bracket. Does Blakely have that? No. Oh, Coulthard, he doesn't have the halo. No. Let's develop that then for David Coulthard. Development of a halo. That's it there for Coulthard's car. How ironic. Floor stiffening stays. Let's develop that. Why not? Chassis done. Pistons completed. Beautiful. So with that saying there's two sets developed, does that mean it's in both cars? Let me have a quick look then. Component management. Nope. Assign upgrades. Yes, piston, stators, valve timing, air filter. Piston, stators, valve timing, air filter. They're all developed. Piston, stator, valve timing and air filter are all developed for powertrain. So we need to develop these parts for both cars now. Yes. Develop that for one car and an ECU for another car. Perfect. Upgrades. Progress. Yay. And I still can't afford anything. God dang it. Where does this leave us with everything else? Facilities. They got improved. Excellent. 4.48 million. At what point do I stop spending money so I can afford things for next season? I've got so much still to get through here. Durability I'm not focused on, so we can forget about that. Moral in the powertrain department is easier to improve. Chassis is easier to improve. Aero department is easier to improve. It's resource points each time you complete a practice program. Receive owner XP each time a development is completed successfully for the first time. See, those are things I think would be handy to get some owner XP, but then when we come down into the tier 2, they just look so much better. Engineering facility generates 4% more research points each week. Unlock a new research focus for engineering, a new development focus for engineering. $10,000 each time you successfully research an upgrade. Unlock a new tier of aero. Allows you to research 3 projects. Develop 3 projects. Oh, That's the one I want. Allows you to develop 3 upgrades at the same time for aero and chassis and powertrain. Let's go with chassis. Allows you to develop 3 chassis at the same time. And aero. Let's go with both of those. Oh, beautiful. That's going to be big for us going forward. 10 and 5 days for personnel. 8 days for audience engagement. Okay, that's going to be progress going forward then. Let's go to Hungary. We'll blast through that one tonight. Again, we'll go with Blakely. We'll go with Blakely. I've maybe made a mistake here, but we'll find out shortly. I will be back in 2 quick moments. I'm going to get some more water, guys. I will just be 1 minute. Right, there we go, we're back. We're back. What have we got? We have got Hungary. And we're in Blakely's car. Oofed. This is going to be fun. Weather forecast, it's a dry Hungary as well. We've not really had any wet races this season, have we? What's going on, West? How are you doing? Let's drop the components down for Blakely's car here. For practice. Yeah, you can take that, why not? And you can take that. What engine's he got? No, you can take that engine. Drop them down. Yeah. Just quickly blast through the practice sessions. Try and get maximum development resource points here, because god damn we need to develop some parts and research some parts. Let's just go for it. That's a success. Hopefully full success here. Nice quick entry through all this, get through Hungary, and that'd be a good session tonight. Sprint race win around Spa, feature race win around Spa. We're off to a good start tonight. And full success right there. We usually have a little quick one we can do in here somewhere. Nope, not quick enough for this session. Still addicted to Minecraft. I'm going to be honest, it's a game I've barely ever played as Minecraft. I've literally played about 10 minutes of it in my life. Not one for me, if I've got to be honest, but I hope you're having fun on that, my friend. I hope you're putting that out on YouTube, or Twitch. You use Twitch, don't you? I hope you're putting that there, because it does the best. Minecraft still does the best. So I hope you're making use of that time, West. Or hope you're making the most of that time, anyway. Oh, our first failure. And it's 100%, no, it was a 70%, sorry, 100 resource points. First failure for the practice programs. What have we got left to do here? 2 programs, I think. Nope, another failure for engine, what a surprise. Get rid of this Renault engine for next year. I think we're going to go for Ferrari engine. I like the noise of the Ferrari engine in this game. Perfect. Tyre management, can we slip one in here? Yeah, let's do that one in. Not playing on my own. Friend server you put together. Ah, perfect. Right, that's that done. Practice 3. Get on with quali. And see how we get on with Hungary in Blakely's car. I'm not aiming high. I know we've just had a couple of good races with Coulthard, but I'm not aiming high here with Blakely. Your audience is not into Minecraft, it's not, but if you're making YouTube content, Minecraft just, it always does well, mate. especially if you can do like time-lapse style Minecraft with a bit of audio, subtle audio, always tends to do well. The kids all watch it, so yeah. Oh my god, this is going to fail us, isn't it? Have we got enough time to get through all of these? I think so. Please don't fail. We only need one of these guys to get through. Yay, perfect. Full points. It's been a few weeks since we've had full points from the practice programs, so it's good to get those on the board and maybe get some more developments on the board as well for this car. Oosh. 2,500 points. Perfect. Just what we wanted to see. I do need to remember though, I have to switch the components back, especially on Blakely's car. Oh god, not making that mistake with his car specifically. Right, allocation, what are we going to go with? 59% on engine, I'll risk it with that. 37% on the MGUK. Brand new MGUH for this weekend. I am changing that energy store, I am changing the turbocharger, I am changing the control electronics. Because it's me driving it, I'll take the gearbox at 52%, give him the best chance for the rest of the season. And one thing I do want to check here, let's bump our difficulty up for this session, go up a few clicks there, because it was starting to get far too goddamn easy for me. Really want to get back up towards 110, it's what I did used to race at pre-COVID or during COVID. I was up there, so I need to get back to that level.
It's all about the pace today. Qualifying day here at the Hunker.
Quali. And we've got our car setups as well. Perfect. No, let's load a setup. I should have Hungary in here somewhere. There we go. Hungary loaded up, locked in. Session info. Let's get some rubber on the track. We'll go out at this point, why not? Everyone's into Minecraft, almost everybody. I'm not. Mikey, you and me are probably two of the very few people in the world that are not into Minecraft. It's never been one for me. I've never clicked with it.
I'm afraid we've dropped to P22.
First laps of Hungary in F1 2025. Let's see how we get on. Not sure how this car is going to be balanced coming through some of the high G sectors, but here goes nothing. Oh, brakes are not ideal there. I've got 56%, I do, that's my usual. I like 56% on the brake bias, and they felt awful coming in to the left-hander. Not brave enough to take this car around there full whack, but I think I was also too slow. So there is time left on the board. We're green sector 1, not a surprise, it's our first time. Oh, wide round the last corner. P15. Oh, what a stark difference that is to Belgium. P15. Eesh. Already P17. Maybe we get a couple of cars out on track beside us. Maybe that does us a bit of good here. What have we got left? 3 minutes left on the board. Wait for some cars to come out alongside us. There we go. There's everybody else going to the track. Let's go for it. Oh, that's a slap back to reality. After winning Belgium, 15th, now 17th place. with Blakely's car. But it'll be good. It'll be good to see what difference we can do with his car over his usual performance, but also what kind of difference we see with Coulthard. 88 rated driver in our car. We literally just won 2 races at Belgium with him, sprint race and the main race. So it'll be good to see where he is from the AI using Coulthard in his car. Oh, it does not feel good into that corner. We're ahead of Coulthard, he's in P20, so we outperformed the car in the last race. Obviously we're outperforming Coulthard, for crying out loud here with Blakely's car. We're wide. And we've only made up a 10th. Literally feel like I'm driving the pants off this car here. Definite improvement, 0.3 of a second. We're still P18. My God, this is going to be a tough race. This is going to be a battle, which is good. Considering the race we just had around Belgium, it was very lonely, very quiet.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join
This
us
is going to be a
again
lot
for
different
Lights
now.
Out
And we
tomorrow.
outqualified Coulthard. How is he half a second off? Wow. Okay, we'll take that. This is the true race pace of the car then. This is where we need to be, but Coulthard being behind us, jeez. I wasn't quite expecting that. I thought he was going to be way ahead of us there. 15th, 13th. That was the kind of region I was hoping to see Coulthard at. But no. Maybe 35 laps around Hungary, jeez. It is what it is. Let's go for it. Oh dear. 35 laps of Hungary. This is going to be fun. As long as we can keep our nose clean, keep the front nose intact on the car, we should be alright. Yeah, cool. Cool. I wish these loading screens were quicker. Ah, dear. They are probably some of the slowest loading screens I've seen in a game for a while. Even if there was something animated here, it would make me feel a lot better while sitting on a loading screen. But it is what it is.
And
right.
alongside me for this afternoon's comment.
What tactic did we deploy here? Do we go long for stint
I know
one?
you're hot in the cockpit,
Yeah,
but your
we
tyres
do.
are going to be even hotter. You're going to have to work extra hard today to keep them cool.
We do. And we go low fuel because I fully expect a safety car here once again around Hungary. Let's try and get a good launch. Slow launch. Wow, we're getting absolutely slapped off the line here. We're going to stick up the inside, try and be a little bit cheeky and a little bit late on the brakes, up the inside of the Williams. Oh, we're getting tapped from the back end. Up to P11. Beautiful. And we got past Piastri, which is big. Now get ready for understeer. Whoa, you guys are a lot slower than I thought you were going to be. I should have stuck up the inside of Bortoletto there. dear. Genuinely think Bortoletto brake tested me there. Good P1, good P1, good lap 1, P10. I think loading screens are bad on this, look at GTA. Yeah, I do remember GTA's loading screens taking a while, but at least there was something to look at, it wasn't just a black screen. And it's one thing I hate is looking at a black screen. How's Jack doing in 8th place? Jeez. AI are so slow coming into the chicane. And I just done a most awful set of turns right there. Oh, come on. Sort yourself out. It's like the polar opposite track to what we just did with Spa. It's not fast. Lots of tight, tricky turns, heavy braking zones, just things you don't get with Spa. So it's a good contrast. Very difficult. Very difficult.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
You'd have thought they would have done more of the loading screens knowing it was going to be as slow as it was. Absolutely. Like, see, even if they just, you know, circled through pictures of last season, Max's championship win, or things like that. Do you know? Oh, we got drawn into that one. Even if they just cycled through real life pictures, classic pictures. I mean, I am here, Jack Doon, thank you. If they just cycled through pictures for us to have something to look at, that would have been fun. Or perhaps the current F1 cars, the current F2 cars are just locked up. And Jack Doon went right, perfect, he's held up the guys behind. But yeah, circling through pictures. Why is the car not turning in here? Have I got lung damage? I don't think I've seen it. No, I don't.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Car doesn't feel great. The back end's very snappy and the front end's very, very twitchy. Or, sorry, the back end's very twitchy and the front end's very snappy, if that makes sense. Yeah. I don't like this car. Which is actually quite mental to say, considering you know, Coulthard's car in the last race just fell completely together. Walked the race, it was not a problem. So whatever upgrades I've done on Coulthard's car must get put in this car, but again, the AI, when they're controlling these cars, are just doing no good at all. So it's all down to me. It's all down to me. It's all my problem. A little bit tighter that time, just back off the throttle a little bit through those tighter sections. I mean, in fairness actually, I am on the hards, which I thought I was starting on the mediums, but hey, I'm on the hards, that's actually quite good progress then. Taking that into account.
And gap to the car in front. 3.
Maybe that's not so bad. And we'll go on to the mediums, less fuel. We might be alright here with Blakely. Best case scenario is we get a little bit of improvement, score 1 or 2 points. That would be absolutely ideal.
No time.
We've got a good gap behind.
Focus on the driving.
I really want to get better at the chicane, try and keep off the sausage curbs. And one other thing I do want to think about is watching the guys ahead on the medium tyres when they're boxing for hards, and then work out the optimal pit for myself. I mean, what we're looking at for our pit stop just now, we're looking at lap 19 to 23. So if I can focus when they guys come off of the mediums, it'll work out when I come in for my mediums for the end of the race with lighter fuel. I think we're going to be alright here. Early progress on the hards, getting ourselves up to 9th, 10th place it was, managing to steal 9th place from Jack Doohan, who just decided not to see me on the track and yeah, just drove through the side of me, but you know, we've done alright here, we've done alright. The downside is we're now caught in no man's land. Carlos Sainz 4 seconds up the road, Bortoleto 3 seconds back down the road. Just need to figure out where it is we're going to make this progress for a little bit of battling. Otherwise, it's going to be after the pit stop, and that's another 13-14 laps away. Have we taken time out of Carlos Sainz that lap? I think maybe take a 10th or 2 out of him, which is good. So we're 3.6 over the line.
Gap to your teammate behind, 9.1 seconds.
3.6 over the line to Sainz. Any luck, we can start to close that gap in, put some decent laps together. And maybe try and get a little bit of a battle going on.
Okay, gap ahead, 3.4 seconds.
That was better. That was a lot cleaner through that section. A little bit late in the brakes, and I was trying to steal time. So what we've done, 3 tenths? Yeah, about 3 tenths we've done over Sainz that lap. Slow progress. We're going to stay with that. We're not actually going to catch him until the pit window, but again, he is on the mediums, so I'm going to assume his tyres will start going off lap 13 or 14, and we should start to close them in a little bit more. So we're 3 tenths, 3.6 to 3.3 over the last lap. Started this lap 3.3 behind. Not had the best of laps, but still a relatively quick lap for my standards until I come into these corners, which I have messed up this time around. So we're not in the fastest of lap this time, but I'm going to expect to start seeing Carlos Sainz tyres going off at this point, or starting to make signs of going off, and maybe starting to close this gap down a little bit. Oscar Piastri is catching me very quickly. I've only just noticed 2.9 this time to Sainz. So we are catching, we are making progress. but Oscar Piastri is catching me so goddamn quickly. He's now only 1.1 behind. I didn't even see him coming up behind me at this point. Plenty of life left in our tyres, which is good. He's literally taking half a second out of me per lap as Oscar. But at the same time I'm taking maybe 3/10 still consistently out of Carlos. Go on Oscar, just get past me, buddy.
Gap to the car in front, 2.5 seconds.
There you go. I really need you to be quick here, Oscar. No, you're slow. Oh, this is going to hurt a little bit. We've already lost 3/10 to Carlos. So any progress I had already made into cutting out of Carlos ahead, we've just lost by letting Piastri past us. I really need him to start charging on here. Come on, you're in a McLaren, you've got bloody medium tyres on. Get yourself up the road. Or just stay relatively close so I can get DRS. Let's be greedy. Yes, bit of DRS there. And 2/10 out of Carlos. Progress is good. Oscar, you're hurting my race here. I'm now 3.8 behind Carlos. No! If he doesn't speed up here, I'm going to have to try and get past Oscar because he's just holding me up, giving me dirty air through these corners, which is going to really suck for my tyres, really suck for the lap times. And I ain't closing up to Carlos. Come on. Right, lap 12, these guys have pitted off of the medium tyres already. It's only Tsunoda. That feels very early. If I'm going to be coming in on P19, that would be 16 laps expected. I didn't think we'd see the AI coming in until about lap 14, maybe 15. Heavier fuel loads, the tyres are going to wear worse. That's really bad. Yeah, heavier fuel loads, the tyres are going to wear worse. I was thinking lap 14 or 15 for those guys, come off mediums to hards. Oh, the dirty air sucks. I think I might need to back off of Oscar a little bit because I just cannot stick with him in this dirty air. Not around here. When we were around about half a second behind him, it was manageable, but as we start to drop further back, obviously becoming a little bit more turbulent, the car just feels awful. We've lost so much time to Carlos.
The car behind by 5/10 a lap.
I didn't realise just quite how much time we made on Bortoleto. 10.4 seconds to Bortoleto. That was crucial to get past him on lap 2, I believe it was, or lap 1. That was a big thing to do, was to get past him. The amount of time he would have held us up on the medium tyres as well, which is very surprising. I'm sure I've got 50-50 wins on this car as well, and it's just absolutely suffering through these corners. Tyres don't look too bad though. Well, that was an awful corner for me. Oh, we're 5.5 seconds from Carlos. We were like 1.8 when let Oscar get past us, and it's hurt my race. I thought I was really going to be able to sit in the back of Oscar for a while. It's a mistake to let him past, as easy as I did anyway. Dear. Too much into through there, and I lost the back end. Why is the back end slipping a bit? It's not even like it's overheating. 97 degrees on the rears. At this point, this is when I was expecting the... This is where I was expecting the AI really to be struggling on the mediums. Jack Doohan's just got past Bortoleto behind. Piastri's now past Sainz as well. So maybe we've got a good idea of just how screwed everybody's tyres are here. If I can start to catch up Carlos Sainz before he pits, I'm going to expect him in this lap or next. Four and a half seconds, we lost like so much time to him. They're not pitting yet either, wow. So we're 2/10 we took out Carlos that lap, 2/10. 4.3 across the line. Let's see what we can do this lap.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 25.3 seconds.
snappy back end. Yeah, we've done good progress.
That gap ahead, please. 3.9 seconds.
We've done good progress there. 4.3 across the line. I don't understand how the AI isn't boxing yet. Oh, there's Piastri came in.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Yeah, we took half a second out of Sainz. What's our tyres at? 44. I think we need to drag these out a bit because I don't think the mediums are going to feel good at all by the time we get to the end of the race. 15, 18 laps. And we're only just doing 17 just now in the hards. I think I need to stretch these hards a little bit longer to make the mediums actually feel good
DRS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD.
by the end of the race.
With gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
And we're now holding up everybody at the top of the grid.
Just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
It's essentially first place, I believe. First and second behind us at this point. We'll just hold these guys up a little bit. Carlos Sainz came into the pits now. We're going to lead the race. Woo! For all of a tenth of a second. But it's okay. That's not our race. Go on, Max, get past me. Nope. I don't need to hold that guy up. He's not my race. Whoa. Hamilton, I'm afraid you're going to have to do it with DRS, mate, because I ain't letting you past. I know you're not my race, but I can't afford to lose too much time now. I need to try and look after these tyres, but also make as much progress as I can with everybody now switching over to the hards.
You should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this up.
There you guys go. Good guys, good guys, good guys. Sonoda's on a two-stopper. He went medium, medium. I think we at least try and get another lap out of these tyres, if not two. And I must stay off that white sausage curve because it is killing me. As is that curve right there, my god. I'm not blaming the tyres for that, that was purely down to where I placed the car. I think 16 laps is too much on the medium. I'm going to do one more lap. I'm going to overrule the engineers. I know better. Says every good racing driver ever in history. We'll box this
Okay,
lap.
we can take you this lap.
Go on, Tsunoda. Have your moment of glory. Jack doing 13.7 behind, but he was also one of the few others that actually started on the hard tyres with us.
Be aware the car behind has newer tyres. The car behind on newer tyres, so you know what to do.
So the fact he's actually still out here on hards makes me feel like we're doing the right thing. That's a very messy chicane once again. I have to get off those sausage curbs. I have to get away from this goddamn dirty air. My wings are too low for dirty air. And they're at max. I've got 50-50 wings on this and they still feel like they're too low. Yeah, 54% on these tyres. They're coming off now. Oh, there we go. Deary dear, that was a fight, but it was good. 14 laps on the mediums, we should be alright I think. There's doing behind 14.3 seconds, he started on the hards as well. Fingers crossed we can get a little bit of clean air. There's Carlos Sainz, 13.3, he's going to be the good
Okay, off we go. Back into the race. Perfect job.
point on the
turn
race,
there, mate.
where we
Looks
come
like
out behind
a nice
Carlos.
side. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy.
And we're on the mediums, which isn't the worst thing in the world.
Through to the end now.
5.9, that's not too bad.
Okay, David's in the pit lane. David in the pits.
P10, we'll take that. I reckon there's one person ahead who still needs to pit, and that's Tsunoda. I believe he has done a medium strategy. More chicanes like that will be appreciated. Eesh. Maybe not going as wide as that through the first set of S's. Right, let's monitor this gap to Carlos. Where are we as we cross the line? 5.9 exactly. And we got fastest sector 3. Beautiful. 5.9. Laps to go. What's going on, Javi Ho? I hope you're good, mate. Oh shit. Don't look at the chat, look at the track. Yeah, Javi Ho, I hope you're good. Right, apologies. 5.9 we were behind Carlos. We've had a sloppy lap, to say the least. There's Tsunoda in the pits. Well, we're 5.3 now. That's cool. Sorry, Tsunoda, this is for track position. I'm fighting you all the way here.
Mate, that brings you up a place.
My eyes were taken off the screen, Javi Ho. It's all good. I hope you're good, mate. I hope you've had a good day.
come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 5.7 seconds.
Oh, Leclerc's out. There's a free spot.
Gap to your teammate behind, 27.5 seconds.
I don't think I'm making that much progress into Carlos with me making sure I'm keeping good old Yuki Tsunoda behind, which I don't mind so long as I can keep him behind. I just don't think I can keep him behind till the end of the race. And I know the second he gets past me and I get into his dirty air, race is done. You've seen how bad it was when we let the leaders pass before we boxed. This car just cannot manage dirty air. That was a double gear shift by accident. And there goes Yuki. Dive bomb into the corner. There we go. That's how you dive bomb, Yuki. Beautiful. Lunar Chris, what's going on? Hope you're good. You've missed a good couple of races tonight. Coulthard were there around Spa for sprint race and the main race. P1 for both sprint and the main race. We were really good around Spa. Then we came to Hungaroring with Blakely, increased the difficulty, qualified well, but only got P18. Coulthard was behind us in P19. Then we came into the race, had a really good start, first couple of laps. What did we get? P11, P10 over the first few laps. Bit of a parade since then, and now we're literally fighting with everything we've got to try and keep Tsunoda behind and try and close up the Carlos Sainz. We're making no progress into Carlos Sainz at all. So right now for me it's just a battle to try and keep Tsunoda behind, maximise the point return that we get from Blakely here. I don't have the confidence or the faith that I am going to keep him behind, and it's probably going to be this lap right here that I do lose that 8th place I have got. I will be more than happy to walk away with 9th place here with Blakely. Let's see if I can dive bomb him into the corner again. Give me the space. Yes, he does. Perfect. I mean, I'm totally cutting the nose off him as we do that, but hey ho, I took the racing line. That's the way I see it. 10 more laps like that and we'll be golden.
And gap to the car in front, 6.8 seconds.
Whoa, what happened there? Come on Yuki, what's it going to look like this time, my friend? Same as the last 2 laps. What's this? I have a question for everybody. You played TDUSC last night, had a full casino, we were all chatting and all noticed no one had a Mercedes, or even you, a single PlayStation person with the car. So the question, has anybody with PlayStation won the car? I believe so. I don't think it's an isolated issue. I know personally the car's hard to get. Granted, I've not put hours into the casino that a lot of people have. I'm just not willing to do it at this point. I really need to. I really need to put hours in, but I've not. And I don't have the Mercedes either on Steam. But I don't think there's a bias towards PlayStation players that they're not getting the car. It's perhaps just a coincidence that it was a full lobby of PlayStation players that haven't got the car. Which I know sounds a bit cynical. Oh God, are our tyres gone? No. Recharge the battery through here, we're going to need that for the pit straight.
5 seconds.
This is the only goal I've got for this race now, is to keep Sonoda behind. Rinse and repeat, turn 1, each and every lap. Chris, what's going on? I hope you're good. Man, this is working a treat. 7 more laps. 7 more dive bombs. Keep ourselves in 8th place with Blakely of all people. Be huge. You were having a look up the inside there, you little cheeky shit. Same thing again, guys. Hold them, let them pass along the pit straight, dive bomb into turn 1. $85 chance spins for Luna Chris to get it on PlayStation.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we can still regain the position.
Beautiful. Oh, this is going to be so annoying for Sonoda, but so good for us. I wonder if actually this will help his development with the amount of overtakes that he's doing in one race. If we're overtaking Sonoda at least once a lap, surely that helps his development. And the progress, what did we qualify? 18th, 10 position progress, and all these overtakes on Sonoda, surely that helps his development. Oh, let's be right. Make your mind set clear, you need to get the top 5 or nothing else matters. With Blakely and this car, I'm very happy with the top 10, considering how far off we are to the rest of the pack. In terms of car development, any point is huge. and the car's starting to snap. How's the development been? Ridiculous. Coulthard's car, we won Spa Sprint, we won Spa main race, the car felt phenomenal. So I took Blakely this week for Hungary. He's got plenty of developments on his car as well now. Feels a lot better, but the AI is just not performing for me at all when we get these guys, as the AIs, these guys, sorry, just getting no performance from them. Coulthard qualified 19th for this race. We won Spa with Coulthard. But the car feels a lot better. We've still got a gap to the kick Saubers. We still need to develop. But I've started doing some of the facility upgrades so we can now develop 2 parts for most areas. Working on getting 3 parts developed for chassis and aero now. That's the latest facility upgrade I have done. So hopefully that's done. Was it 10 days I think it was before this GP we came into? So hopefully that's done over the next, in for the next stream, sorry. Oh crap, too deep into the chicane. Yeah, so hopefully that goes through and we can really start pushing forward with some developments. My tyres are gone at this point. Yep, car's snapping all over the place. Tyres don't look like they're gone, but they feel like it. The tyres feel fucking awful. Good first win, first of many, absolutely. Especially to do it with Coulthard as well, which felt really cool. Especially to do it around Spa and do it as a double header. It just, you know, the whole weekend came together very well for us, so it was a good weekend. And then it was a rude awakening coming here with the car, and you realise just how poor the car is, which is strange because I didn't think the car had any straight line speed or high downforce speed. Well, we won Spa, so something's right with the car. Come here and it just feels like a bag of spanners. It really doesn't feel good at all. But we're with Blakely and we managed to get him from P18 up to P8, and we're trying our hardest to hold off Tsunoda here.
13.6 seconds.
You played F1 this weekend, full collision, damage, didn't make it yet. The damage model is very severe.
Okay, lost the position, try to keep focus.
Sorry, UK. This is just going to keep happening, buddy. You're going to have to pass me somewhere else on this track, because that is going to happen over the next 2 or 3 laps, like it has for the last 8 or 9 laps. That wasn't a good turn, but I know I'm going to lose downforce through here. Whoa! Front end washed away there, guys. Tyres are slowly degrading away from me. Where are you, Yuki? Where are you? Come on. How furious would you be if this was happening to you in real life? Every single time you overtook somebody into the exact same corner, it just kept happening. Obviously, you would change your method. If you're UK and you weren't AI, you would change your method. You would do the cutback or something, but... Oh, you'd be so goddamn furious. Right, let's save up as much as we can for the last lap. Keep little Yuki behind us. Then we'll go and give him a hug. When we're doing the press conference, the interviews after the race, the post-race interviews, we'll go and give Yuki a hug and say sorry. Whoa!
Final lap, final lap.
Come on, one last time. Fuck yeah. Going to be really close on fuel here as well. 0.2 of a lap left. Came in with light and fuel for this weekend. That's close. Almost lost it all there.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 17.6 seconds.
Yeah, great update. Thanks for that, as he just crossed the start-finish line. Yes! Oh, there we go. There we go. Can't afford to have a tyre change? No, that would have absolutely destroyed. Blakely, driver of the day. Get in. Sonoda, driver of the day for not rage quitting. I love that shit. No, that a pit stop would have killed everything. We wouldn't even have scored points. Definitely couldn't have done that. Stick on a stream when you're spinning. That's exactly what I was doing for the few hours I've actually spent spinning. You managed to make a continuous heading gauge for the TDU dashboard, so like a working compass. I'll take a look at that one. Destroyer, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. You're doing a lot of work with that. It's going to be so good to see it actually running in full finished format. It's going to be sweet. But God, that was a battle. My wheel is absolutely roasting as well, jeez oh. But we've managed to get Blakely 4 points, 6 points for the season now. That's a big return for Blakely. Feel so sorry for Sonoda. He qualified in P1. Oh, he qualified in P1. We absolutely destroyed his race. He came out the pit stops on his hards for his second stop, and we managed just to nosedive him into turn 1, and then from there we destroyed his race. I feel so bad. Coulthard, not controlling him, finishes P20. It's... yeah. I don't know why. The AI should be doing so much better there. But hey, we'll take it. Blakely getting another few points on the board. Where does that put him in the standings now? He's not last. He's 17th. We got 2 points with Blakely at Monaco and 4 points here at Hungary. Bit of a common theme here. Tight tracks. Blakely's 40. He scores points. Maybe Singapore. Maybe the next outing we have with Blakely. That's quite a tight track. Where does it leave Coulthard? It still leaves him up there in 8th place with 71 points. We're still sitting in 5th place with 77, but Williams just 2 points behind us. That's going to get tight and close over the next few races. we'll have a quick look at what we need to do in the back end of things. And then we'll wrap it up for tonight, guys. Fan sentiment, where are we getting a boost to here? Minor boost, nothing much in all honesty. Oh god, that felt good to actually do something purposeful with Blakely, because he's been a really shit teammate. he's been a rubbish teammate. But what can we expect? He's a rookie driver. He didn't have much going for him in the first place. A part of me really wants to keep him for next season to see if we just stick with him for the full career and see what rating we can get him to. I just think it's going to be a bit of a tough ask. I maybe need to research that. Oh, season break. They're closing down Team HQ until the next race. Does that mean we get no developments at this point then? Let's have a quick nosy before we wrap things up. Messages. Yeah, that's all good. Nothing actually happening there. Engineering. Research. Aerodynamics. Wheel rim covers are now done. We're so far ahead with aero at this point, we just can't upgrade any goddamn parts. DRS maximum slot. Rear floor fences. Drag reduction. It was going to make the car a lot faster, so that's probably something I do want to start to concentrate on. Chassis, roll dampers and energy cell stores. So we've now got heave dampers and cockpit weight reduction. I would rather do the weight reduction. Although that's a major development to get heave dampers on. A little bit of progress there to the car. Not much with the heave dampers, we can't do that, so it's going to make, with the cockpit reduction. Cockpit weight reduction. Deary dear. Yeah, even though Tsunoda must have got the trophy for not being able to do anything, yeah, I do feel for him. Ignition system, that's going to be a fair upgrade there. Energy store. Fuel tech, I'm not really arsed for that one. Let's go with heave dampers. Oh, they'll come through in time for Italy. No, this is just research. God damn it. And let's go with ignition system. Try and get some more power out of this Renault engine. So that's all good. Development. 16 days, 28 days for the halo and the floor stiffening stays. 16 days, 19 days for the monocoque structure and energy store cell positioning. 35 days and 28 days for rotor speed and ECU, and nothing for that. Durability. 6 days for development for aero and chassis, so at this point we can then do 3 developments at one time for each sector. 6 days, 1 day for personnel, 4 days for corporate. So we will just push that fast forward button just a little bit. See if some of that comes through. Go to event. What's the event? Oh, secondary sponsor discovered. Niska Ottoman. Cool. So we need to put them on the car. Lucas Blakely.
Boss. Advanced talks have gone well, I must say. We're now at the stage where we can meet face to face again with them if you'd like. The agenda today will be trying to reduce some of their expectations to get a better deal for us. And, of course, we can always delay.
Let's talk to Blakely. He'll be on a high after beating Tsunoda. So, chance to sign right now is at 74%. He wants the vehicle to be ranked 6th. We're still the worst vehicle on the grid. Annual salary 1.86. Signing bonus 160,000. Penalty just below my head there is 1.26 million. It's not too bad. Yeah, we can't do anything with that. He's not the one I want to talk to. I want to talk to Coulthard. I want to talk to Gasly.
Getting close to an alignment with their side now. There's still a long way to go, and obviously before we sign anything we need to iron out the details. We still haven't begun formal contract talks. Still just preliminary discussion. I don't want to jinx it, so I'll let you know what happens.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for doing your job. Right, owner training. We can start to do a bit here. This should help us with some of these contract talks. What have we got? Training activity unscheduled. That needs done. Personnel. Gain the fan rating. So there's nothing I can do at that point. Corporate. Increase weekly resource points by 25%. Increase the speed at which you build loyalty with the title sponsor. 15% for corporate team stats. This isn't any of the shit I need to be doing right now. What I'm going to do is sit on this point, get the training done for this, so I can then move forward with the driver talks. That's exactly what we're going to do. We'll sit on that point for now. Over to research for engineering. We can now do more. Development. Fantastic. We've now got 3 slots available. Halo will be finished in 1 day. What's going to give us the best bang for our buck here? It looks like it's going to be the front wing profile flap. In time for Azerbaijan. Looking forward to that race. That's what's just happened as well, isn't it? Yes. Let's do that one. Get that scheduled in there for chassis. Cable assembly. Still, we cannot get cable assembly manufactured. Deary dear. Energy cell store. Let's get that one also done. Why the hell not? Excellent. Anything for powertrain? No. Durability. 1 day remaining for the turbo. Get that fitted to Blakely's car. Not that it's going to matter. Research. We don't have any points really to spend. 780. Front wing end plates is 20 above what we've got. 20 above what we've got. 20 above what we have got. Chassis 744 for cockpit weight reduction. We'll research that. That's all of our money now spent, or our resource points now spent. Facilities. Right. Improve comms. Receive owner XP each time a research project is completed without delay. Successfully for the first time. Resource points each time you complete a practice program. Quality of life. Morale in the aero department. Chassis. Powertrain. New tier of durability. 2 durability projects. 2 durability projects. Your engineering facility generates 4% more resource points each week. Resource focus. Development focus for your engineering facility. Receive 10,000 each time you successfully research an upgrade. New tier of aerodynamic upgrades allows you to research 3 projects at the same time in aero. New tier of chassis upgrades, 3 chassis research. New tier of powertrain allow you to research, allow you to develop powertrain. So we're going to push forward with powertrain now. Yeah, let's do powertrain. Let's try and get some power, especially going to Baku. We're not going to have them in time. I don't even know why I've done that. That doesn't even make sense. Dear. Alright, personnel. Upgraded intranet increases morale in all engineering departments. Each time you successfully complete a facility improvement. Pit crew training. Pits are actually alright. Driver focus. Increase the rate of hiring and engineering by 10% when all departments have high morale. Reduce the impact upon development when replacing parts. None of these are actually ideal. Receive XP owner each time a facility improvement is completed. Reduce driver salary expectations by 10%. Oh, beautiful. Reduce driver contract salary expectations by 10%. Thank you very much. Oh, we could perhaps still get Coulthard. We could still get Coulthard. Lastly, what have we got here? Team owner liaison. Increase the amount of XP you receive from actions taken in corporate by 10%. Income from secondary sponsor. Chance of signing new sponsors. 40,000 each time one or both your drivers scores points in a race. That would have been quite nice, wouldn't it? Your corporate facility generates 4% more cash each week. Increase the cash bonus for completing your title sponsored goal by 10%. That's a big one. That is a big one. That's an extra 850,000, I believe. 859,000. Receive 5 million each time you complete the highest tier of team accolade. I don't know what that is, but I've seen one about drivers' contracts. Improve the terms of fallback contracts should the title to sponsor negotiation fail. That's not the one I was looking for. I think we need to push forward with these ones at the top here. The owner XP. Yeah, going to do the owner XP because we really need to get this owners a bit better here. And what else will we do? Secondary sponsor. Hell yeah. With that being said, we also need to... We've done all this. Come on, guys. We do need to come over to... Oh my god. Customize the car. And add our new sponsor to it. Apologies. Race gear. Car. Decal editor. Alright, where do we want to put this next one? A Volo, let's swap a Volo out. I can't actually remember the name of this new sponsor we've got. There, it's there. Nisga Automan. Oh, that's actually quite a good looking sponsor there. Nisga Automan. I like that. That's a cool sponsor. And I think that's the right place for that one to be. Do we want that anywhere else? Let's, yeah, let's put it there as well. Where's Nisga Automan? Beautiful. Halo left. Oh, that's classy. Let's go there as well. Nisga Automan. And we'll put it in black this time. Right down here somewhere. Oh, things just move very quickly when you actually start to move them. Nice, that's some good income on the car. You can go right in and around about there. F2, make it black. Why the hell not? We've got another one down here we can fill with something. Let's stick a bit of Venus on. I mean, in fairness, you can't even see it. So we just doubled up Xenon. That's treble Xenon all in the same spot now. That's class. Just quickly filter through all of this, make sure all of our slots are filled. Oh, we've got a spare one here. That looks quite cool. You can go... No, I don't like that at all, actually. What would we go with? Aperture Artems. Oh, AVAX. I quite like the AVAX logo. I can't use it yet. God dang it. Who have we not used? We've not used Slingshot Fuel. For a very good reason. It looks crap. Venus. Venus is colourful. I really don't like it though. Maybe we stick her up here somewhere. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh my god, it moves so fast. There we go, we'll stick Venus there. Is there any other sponsor slots we've not filled? There certainly is. Euterp. Come on now, move down a little bit, move across a little bit. Yeah, Euterp looks quite cool there. We've got a fourth for Xenon, my god. They're all just overlapping. Perfect. All 4 slots for Xenon. They're just stickers on top of stickers. You'd be so furious if you were paying that money. Perfect. Destroyer, mate, take it easy, buddy. Take it easy. I look forward to seeing what you've got for us. I don't like any of those numbers, to be honest with you. I'll stick with the classic one I have right there. And I do need to do one last thing before we retire for tonight. I do need to make sure we schedule the team owner training, because we cannot do the next tier of owner training until that is all done. I will do that. I don't really know what any of it does, but hey ho. What else have we got? Cool, we're just going to do things. Increase the morale of powertrain, of aero. We'll do powertrain. Can we squeeze anything else in here? No, we cannot. And then lastly, we've got a couple of events to do down here, or some of our longer ones. Reduce the running costs of all of our departments. Abso-freaking-lutely. Advance forward. Get the last of the work done.
Okay, boss. Got an interesting bit of news for you. We've had a driver reach out to us to ask if we'd be interested in a preliminary chat with them about possibilities for next season. You can always say no if you're not interested, or we can see where it goes. Your call.
Do we talk with Nico Hülkenberg? Absolutely. I'll take a good driver.
Okay, I've said yes to an...
How much are you going to cost? 13 million. That's a lot cheaper than what you were on the board. Achieve 3 top 10 finishes in a race. We can do that. Or we have to pay him a penalty of 100,000. Whoa. They're decent proposals. 13 million for Hülkenberg. Maybe we have to split Coulthard's money across 2 drivers, so like a Hülkenberg and a Gasly. Don't mind that. I don't mind that. Right, did that training get done? Yes, it looks like it has. So you can now go over to here. Oh, it's still in progress. God damn it. Messages, what have we got? Cash flow warning. I wanted to give a head up. Our cash flow reserves are starting to get low. Well, it isn't a critical issue yet. It might be wise to address it now before the situation worsens. We should consider reviewing our finances to ensure all our spending aligns with our income. Exploring options like slow down spending or make adjustments to our workforce could help balance the budget more effectively. What is our money sitting at? Oh shit, we've got $100,000 left. I've literally spent all the money. We've got $100,000 left. I'm going to have to be careful with that. I didn't even look. Oh dear. Right, energy cells. We'll give it to Blakely. Why not? We'll give it to Blakely. Development. We got a Halo. So that's both cars now got the new Halo. Perfect. Oh, that was a big upgrade there, whatever that was. Front wing flap profile. That will be developed for both cars for Azerbaijan. We don't have the money to develop it. Shit. Oh no. I've made a big error. Oh dear. We've run out of money.
Hey boss, just a reminder that we need to comply with the sports cost cap. We can spend, but only to a point. We'll need to keep abreast of our outgoings to ensure that we're within the rules. Or else we'll be in serious hot water and we'll suffer some big punishments. We'll be able to compete while staying legal though. Take a look at corporate for more info.
So we've only spent, we're 50 million under budget. We've only spent 30 million, but we've still run out of money. We've got 182,000 left. How? Because I've just done all those upgrades, isn't it? Because I've just done all the corporate upgrades. Oh wow. I mean, right there, we were sitting at 6.5 million and we're now down at 500,000. What are we making over the course of a weekend? 4 million, 1.5 million over the course of a weekend. That there's 4.5, that's 6.5, so that was 2 million over the course of that weekend. We'll be alright there. Outgoings, 9.2 million. Other sources, $6.94 million. Oh, dearie dear. So yeah, I need to be a little bit more careful of that then. I'm spending a lot of money very, very quickly. Oh, dearie dear. Base income, 3 million. There we go. The books are balanced again. What was everybody worrying
Chief,
about?
We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head
No.
to engineering for more info.
We're not starting this weekend. Hopefully I can now do this owner training assignment. F6. There we go. And I can go over to here. The impact upon a driver's perception when they reject your contract is reduced. Yes, I need to do that one so I can get the next tier. Don't go bankrupt in Season 1. That was the closest I've been. So that was a very stark warning. To start paying attention to the money a little bit more. I don't know why. I didn't even think about it. I just started smashing. Yeah, we'll buy that. We'll buy that. Right, so we can do this. Get it on Blakely's car. It's 500,000. Yep, we've still got 1.78. We're about to go into a race weekend. Monocoque structure failed. It's going to cost us less to redevelop the ones that have already failed, so I don't mind doing that. And that one there's only 100,000. Powertrain upgrades. Nothing I can do there. Durability. I need to get that done. I don't need to get that done. That was just an absolute waste of money. I don't know why I did that. I need to start paying attention. Yeah, let's not do it. Let's not waste that money. I remember going bankrupt at Theme Park World. I did that on Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah. Right, so we've got progress. We've got progress. How is our car looking now? Progress history. Oh, that's a big leap. Our car is now still worse than where the Haas started, but it's progress. Realistically, yeah, our cars are round about here. You guys can see that on the screen. Yes, you can. Our cars are round about where the cars started this season. But that's a lot of progress so far. Managed to score some good points recently. Coulthard went 20th, but we were Blakely. We got an 8th with Blakely. His best ever result, up from a 9th. Coulthard, we got 1st at Spa. 6th, 9th. We've got some good recent results. That's not so bad. Good progress with the car. They look fairly even as well now, with Blakely and Coulthard getting fair upgrades together. So we are making progress. We've just got to keep going on with it and make sure we don't go bankrupt. Yeah. What's the development here? It's durability. I'm not doing it. We don't have that money to waste or spend. Is there any upgrades I really want to be doing here? No, there's not. We don't have any money to be doing those. And at that point, guys, I think we call it a wrap for tonight. Before we come back on Thursday, no we don't, we come back on Friday and we do Zandvoort, the Dutch GP, guys. Thank you all for joining tonight. Thank you all for sticking about, talking, and being here for a glorious couple of races. Thank you all so much. I look forward to catching up with you again tomorrow for CarX Street. But if you're here for the F1 content, we'll be back on Friday. We'll tackle Zandvoort. We might even do 2 GPs, guys. I will catch you all tomorrow for CarX and Friday for F1 2025.